Hello valued viewers, here's a combat mission Black Sea scenario that I haven't seen covered in YouTube yet. It's called Interdiction and it's a Ukrainian scenario. Here are the details. The objectives are to destroy a bridge along the enemy MSR. That's 300 points. Secondary objective is to destroy SPAA Platoon. That's self-propelled anti-air. Judging from the editor, 2 vehicles and probably a command unit. The tertiary objective is to destroy an enemy HQ squad for 100 points. Fourth objective is to destroy other forces for 100 points. Occupy Eastern Village, 50 points. And then there's a hidden objective for 150 points. That sounds quite significant, 150 points, so I wonder what that is. Our friendly forces are 2 companies of apparently rehashed reserve elements of the Ukrainian 25th Battalion, that is Mountain Infantry. We've also got a US FAC Section to guide the bombers in. For indirect fire support we have 3 82mm mortars. The game's lore is situated in the year 2017, so no Javelin, 𝐬𝐿O or Bayraktar in the Ukrainian service. Now, if NATO really wanted to destroy this bridge, I find it hard to believe that they couldn't overwhelm the anti-air defenses this close to Poland. But nevertheless, here we are on a good old-fashioned raid. The enemy forces are an infantry company, a defense and security company, so it's probably 2nd or 3rd grade troops, likely Rosgvardia. They've also got a couple of Tunguskas, which are the objective. The equipment and composition of these troops remains to be seen. The enemy has a weapon system that can reach out and strike from the other side of the map. That sounds like either an ATGM or on-map mortars. BMP-2 should be enough to counter any threat on the map. That means no enemy tanks. Scenario designed by 𝐬𝐫𝐶 sounds like a Finnish name, so I'm expecting a lot of mines and light infantry ambushes. Let's survey the map. Conditions are damp, so there's a small probability that the tracked vehicles will get bogged or immobilized in the mud. Here's the first high ground for observation. Here's the enemy HQ bunker. The HQ team, which is one of the objectives, is probably here. Some good vantage points to take a look around and think about how to advance from here. You can see how a Finnish fellow has designed the map with all the cut down wooden areas, and then they've been replanted. Here's one place to take a look at the bridge and of course the East Village. Enemy can attack from the side though if they have a strong position over here. Here's another avenue of advance right in the middle. Looks like ambush territory. Overall, this seems like a welcome sealed route close to the objective, but very vulnerable to ambushes. This is the straightest route to a high feature where we can guide the bombs in from the F-16s. But it's pretty close to the enemy command bunker over here, so it's probably well defended. In the tactical map, the Tunguska icon was somewhere over here. So on the map there's a company of BMPs and their Mountain Infantry, one recon platoon with 2 BMPs and their infantry, and a command unit. My initial plan would be to conduct a recon pull. That means that each platoon goes their own way and tries to find the most advantageous venue to the objective. One platoon goes to rear, tries to get to the high feature and the bunker, and at the same time looking for the Tunguskas. The second platoon will drive over here, dismount, take a look around, and then try to drive through over here. If they can't, they'll continue over to the East Village. The third platoon will maneuver all the way over here, establish position on this line, and start assessing if they can push along here to this position where we can see the bridge. The recon platoon at this point will try to find these higher hills and observe forward. They'll be retasked once I have a better assessment of the battlefield. Start moving. So the second platoon goes from the right. I'll try to dismount over this hill and take a look around here. This is a damp looking position. A small lookout post over there. That's all the normal platoons moving. I'll try to have them in a 1-2 formation so that one team goes forward and two will be on overwatch. The actual recon platoon will go over there and have a look around. So when the reinforcements and the second company arrives, I should have a picture where the enemy is, what's their strength at each location, and where the actual striking company should go. The first recon elements will weaken and probe the enemy. Once the FAC element arrives, I'll use the command element sort of as their bodyguard and try to move them to an advantageous position to see the bridge and destroy it. These fields are most likely very sticky to the armored vehicles, so no going through here. That's it for the planning and deployment phase. In the next episode we'll start the operation and see how it goes. It seems like a really tough mission and I might get my ass kicked, but I think it's worth giving a try anyway. If you made it this far, a heartfelt thank you. This is a 2-hour scenario, so hopefully you'll stick around for the ride.